Alright, little update here. I just tore everything apart. Well, I haven't got the control arms off, so that's why I wanted to do this video. Show what I found real quick. It's actually pretty bad, so thankfully it wasn't any worse on the highway than I thought I thought it would be a lot worse than it was, considering how loose this control arm is. Um, but anyway, I got everything apart and I'll flip it around. Alright, so that's the control arm. So if I take it, kind of see how much it's moving right there. It's kind of sketchy there, but we're gonna figure out a solution for it today. Get that ironed out. Whether I need to get a new Roto Joint, which I really don't love that design, but I'm kind of stuck with it because of how the spacers and stuff that I already made and stuff like that. It would take a little bit of work, or a lot of work, to turn that around another way. So anyway, I'll keep pressing on. Alright, we're back again. So I got it all taken apart, trying to get it all cleaned up and figure out how I can make it better and stuff. So I'm gonna kind of show you what I got. So here's the inside of the joint. These are all the parts. So basically, let's do it this way. This ring slides inside here. Then you got a piece of Delrin. This is hard to do with one hand. Then the ball. Then another piece of Delrin. You get the idea. So this ring goes all the way to the other end. Kind of see where it ends up on the other end, and the snap ring is what holds it in. So the idea right now is to go ahead and install the snap ring and basically weld the snap ring into the hole, so it's not possible for it to come out of there, because there's really no reason to remove the snap ring. Everything comes out the threaded side, so it doesn't really make any sense to need that there. So I think what I'm going to do is install the snap ring, put that spacer behind it, and then try and figure out something to kind of hold it in there, press it in there kind of tight, so it's got some friction to it while I weld it. I'm just going to weld it in place. I think it'll be fine. And I clean it up. I think that's going to solve the problem, because I think it's just so much force on the snap ring that it just popped it out of the hole. So I think if it was welded in there, it's not going to go anywhere. So it shouldn't be an issue. So we're pressing on. Alright, here we are again. I cleaned everything up, and I think it's going to work. I welded the snap ring in and that other ring behind it in there. Kind of overlapped it a little bit, so I'll show you that. So there it is. Just some little spot welds all the way around. I don't think it needs to be completely solid. So kind of burned it in a little hot. But anyway, I think that's gonna do the trick. And just to be on the absolute safe side, I'm gonna let that cool down with it tightened down in there so it doesn't deform at all. And then I'm gonna do it to all the other ones. I'm gonna take the other one on this side apart and weld that one, and then this one will cool, and I'll put it back together, and then we'll put it all back together, and hopefully be good to go. Alright, got the finished product here. I welded up the other side and got them all lubed up. I threw some paint in a little cup with a Q-tip and painted that on there just so it wouldn't rust. And I'll show you what it looks like. And there's the side I just did. There's lock side. That little grub screw right there that goes in there. I was a dummy and I was trying to clean it over the trash can and I dropped it. So I had to take about 45 minutes and empty the trash can. and then sift the dirt and everything that was left over in the bottom with my wash bucket strainers, and eventually got it out of there, so we're good to go there. So yeah, I'm gonna clean up. I got the bolts all cleaned up, clean up the connecting lugs on the car, and we'll throw it back on there and clean up the arm a little bit, put it on there, and I'll probably not going to get to it today because I'm probably going to do the other side as well, just to be absolutely sure it's never going to happen again. And I'll check all the caster and camber and toe. I'm sure all that's going to be out of whack because I don't know how long it's been coming loose or if it just happened. Hopefully everything's just exactly the way it was. I mean, I've been wanting to check it anyway, but so I'll check it all out just to know that it's right and everything, and go from there. So heading in the right direction.